just like that. Ovvy puts it in. 1, 2, 3. He makes it quick and easy.
Fantastic goal, really it was. Managed to slide through. Oh, he's got a man for a goal here. It's a stunning goal from Ovvy.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Ovvy and welcome to a new FIFA 20 tutorial on the channel, guys. Today we're gonna talk about the best controls and best camera settings in the new game. We've got some big changes this year, especially at controls. Before getting started, make sure to smash the like button. Let's try and get over 1500 likes. That would be awesome and much appreciated. In the moment we hit 1500 likes, I'm gonna upload a new awesome tutorial. So fellas, let's see exactly what are the best FIFA controls in my opinion. We've got some new features, we've got some old features. We've got the FIFA trainer that always needs to be on height, can't have it on show. Takes a lot of space and also doesn't help a lot in my opinion. Only for the very new players to the game, that's where it can be helpful. Time finishing, on or off? For the casual players, I would say off. If you play FIFA very rarely, I would say time finishing should be off. Shooting is okay without it. If you wanna elevate your level a bit, if you wanna get, I don't know, Elite 3, Elite 2, Elite 1 in FUT Champions in the Weekend League, if you wanna become a pro player, of course, you gotta have time finishing on. It gives you that extra edge to win a game. Second defender switch icon, I don't like this one. As it says, the title, second defender switch icon. You got another icon on top of the second defender. You can see it on the pitch. It's pretty boring. I do not like it. I have it on off. Pass block assistance. Enable pass block assistance so that your AI control players and user control players will attempt to intercept a pass automatically when the ball is close by. I would love here the default to be off, but you have that option to be on. Online people will use it and it is overpowered. The AI will help you intercept the balls. Auto switching. We've got the options auto, manual, and air balls and loose balls. Manual means that you always, absolutely always have to switch to your player. Auto means that the AI will automatically switch your player. I prefer to have it on air balls, and loose balls is the most balanced option. Auto switching move assistance. Options none, low, and high. Let's see the definition that EA gives us. Auto switch move assistance will keep the player you auto switch to moving in his current direction for a short period of time. This gives you time to orient your intended direction for the new player. To be honest, here I never use high. I've been using sometimes low, most of the times none. For example, for me I prefer none. I feel like I'm experienced enough to control this option. If you're a medium player, let's say low could work for you. If you're an experienced player, none. Jockey movement. Here I've tested it. Assisted or manual. This is a new option here because jockey movement this year is so overpowered. Extremely overpowered because the AI defending ain't that good as it was. So we've got manual jockey. When jockeying there will be no speed or directional assistance. You're on your own. This is pretty difficult. But if you have jockey on assisted, jockey speed will be assisted to help you stay close to your opponent, but there is no directional assistance. I advise you to use assisted here at jockey. Oh, for the most controversial option, new option in FIFA 20, right stick switching, player relative or ball relative. I tested the ball relative. Man, it is horrible. I do not advise you to have this. Let me explain you what this means. You will be able to switch the player from the right analog only around the ball. If you want to go, for example, to your center back, but the ball is in attack, it's gonna be almost impossible. This defies everything about the right stick switching. This is exactly why you need the right stick switching. You wanna use the right analog to select players all around the pitch, to intercept balls all around the pitch, not only close to the ball. This is why player relative is the best option. You will move your right analog and you will have to look at the player that you've got selected first. If you move left, you're gonna select the player to his left. If you move left again to the left, and so on, guys. Player relative is the option for you here. I highly recommend you to use this one. Pass assistance here, assisted, manual, semi-assisted, guys. There are gonna be people that will say, you're not a true FIFA player if you don't play on manual. Bros, yeah, it would be interesting to play on manual, but when all the players online play on assisted, why not use the same advantage that your opponents use? The same with through ball assistance. Why would I make it harder for myself to do a pass when my opponents are getting that extra leverage, that extra advantage? The same with shot assistance. Why make it harder when you could use the same things as your opponents? Crossing assistance. I never use the assisted. You have no control. On the cross, absolutely no control. Manual, again, it is too difficult. And semi is the combination between manual and assisted. This is the best option. Love pass assistance. I started the year in FIFA 19 with manual. Then I switched to assisted. Both are decent. Both are interesting. Both with pros and cons. Again, if you are an average player, assisted is for you. If you wanna grow and be better, maybe move into elite, the elite part, maybe pro, top 100, you should try manual also. I will start the season with manual at low pass assistance. Save assistance, assisted over here. Analog sprint, on or off. What does this mean? If I move just a bit, the left analog, then my player will move just a bit. Will move with 50% speed, let's say like that. But you don't really want that. You want your player always to move at full speed. Defending, it's tactical defending. You can't even use legacy defending online. And for the last option, another controversial option here. Another new option. So, pass receiver lock. The pass receiver is locked as late as possible, close to the time when the ball is kicked. This is the default setting. And now the other setting, early. The pass receiver is locked early at the time when the kicking animation begins. Let's say you've got a pass over distance, let's say 10 meters, you know. You pass the ball to your teammate. If you have early, you get control of the ball earliest. When the ball has left towards your player, you get control of your player. This obviously, for more advanced players, is the better option. Pass receiver lock. Again, if you're playing with your friends on a console in the living room, if you're average players, go with late. Regarding the attack and defense, the buttons here, I don't change anything. I don't advise you to change anything over here. Let's talk also, guys, about the best camera settings in the game, what I tested so far and what I used in all my previous years. So we've got the option co-op. The problem is that you're too far away. You're not there in the grass, close to your players, seeing their moves. For some players, let's say 10%, this is a great camera. For the rest, I've seen them complain. So no, I do not use co-op. Tele is a very famous, let's say, camera. It's been used. I've been using it since the beginning of FIFA. It was fantastic. It was great. And afterwards, I had to participate in a World Cup where it was mandatory to use telebroadcast. After I trained to play on telebroadcast, then when I got back home, I couldn't come back to tele. Tele is nice. It's not too far away. It's not too close, but it has a problem. You don't really see the angles of passes like you see them on telebroadcast. There's also another option, default. Default, in my opinion, is very close to the pitch, way too close, and that's what I don't really like. I've seen some top players using it, but the majority, I would say like 70%, 80% go with these guys, with tele broadcast, and they do these type of changes. They got custom, camera height 17, camera zoom at 3 guys. So tele broadcast 17 with 3. These are, for me, the best settings for the camera. Those were the best settings for the controller, guys. If you have any other questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button, listen, and get that 1500 likes mark. My name is Ovvy, and I'll see you guys later.